I am here and I'm happy to read cards for you. We're going to go ahead and take out, oh goodness, we're going to go ahead and take out some zodiac cards for you guys. Going to get some oracle readings done. An overall reading. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, we got some peace here. Yes, we have some oracle cards here from the zodiac. We have some animal oracle cards for you guys. We're going to get an overall reading for everyone, and then afterwards we are going to pull some tarot cards. If you enjoy the reading that I have for everybody, awesome, chill, tap on the heart. Just let me know that the message is appreciated, and if you would like to have an individual reading, the best thing to do is get either the donut or the strawberry parfait, okay? Either or. And once you gift that, I can do an individual reading just for you. Ooh, oh, wow, we do dusk or dawn. Sorry, we have a lot of cards that came out all at once. Let's go ahead and get dusk, and we will get started, you guys. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm going to start off my reading with the theme. We have lavender here, and we have air. We have air. So if the number 25 is important for you, 2, 5, or 7, that may mean this message is specifically for you. Thank you so much for the hearts. We have work with the air element, and you will receive the wisdom, clarity, and direction that you need. Okay, the air element, clearing things out, working with the elements, learning what is there. Hello, 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 everyone that just showed up. Whew, you know what? I just realized I'm speaking a little low. I don't know what's that about. Let me speak a little louder so everyone can hear me. We're going to start with lavender, peace of mind. Actually, both these cards are about peace, keeping our peace. Thank you so much for the heart. We're going to start with lavender. It says peace of mind, serenity, relaxation. The lavender is the ultimate symbol of serenity due to the relaxing feeling one gets when smelling the flower's beautiful aroma. Historically, lavender was used to cure all sorts of ailments ranging from GI issues to anxiety, and is still used extensively to this day in aromatherapy. It is a flower that encourages meditation, calmness, and peace of mind. Okay, we're going to talk about keeping our peace, being peaceful, being relaxed, what we can do to stay in a peaceful state. Hello, 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 everyone who is coming in. If you would like an individual reading, feel free to give the donut or the strawberry parfait for a short reading. And then I, of course, can do a longer reading if you would like to gift metamorphosis. Okay, and air. Air, 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 air. What does air have to say for us? Breathe deeply. Listen to the wind and look at the sky. The air element deals with thoughts, perspectives, ideas, and spiritual aspects of beauty and the subtle alchemy of energetic harmony. Okay, you guys? Work with the air element and you'll receive the wisdom, clarity, and direction that you need. There are 3 air element signs, okay? Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You may be one of those signs, or you may be dealing with one of those signs at this time. Either way, that energy is connecting with you, okay? Aquarius inspires you to be a visionary, to challenge the status quo, and to be true to your ideals. Gemini blows fresh new ideas into the fertile ground and fear awareness, like so many dandelion seeds on the breeze. Libra counsels you to seek and establish energetic harmony and healing. What is fairest? What is wisest? What option or avenue brings the most beauty to your consciousness and balance to your mind? Taking some time to consciously align with the air element will help you know just what to do and to call in the conditions you desire. You can do this in a number of ways. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to maintain our peace. If this is resonating, please tap the screen. Thank you so much. You can sit or lie comfortably and close your eyes. Do box breathing. You can meditate for 5 or 10 minutes. You can go out in nature, okay? And stand out with the breeze, face the wind, close your eyes, and let the air cleanse and purify you. Hello, everyone. And then follow your intuition and how to align the element of air. Then relax, breathe deeply, and allow it to clear the inner knowing to arise. Okay, so we may be in a state where lots going on, or we may just be in a state of peace, and Spirit is telling us to appreciate that, okay? Appreciate the calm and the peace that is around us at this time. I'm gonna pull some cards out. Oh, thank you so much for those hearts. I'm gonna pull out some more cards, some tarot cards, to get more information about the air, but we have lavender and air so far. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. If you would like, I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards for everybody and continue this collective reading. But if you want an individual question answered, the donut or the parfait, okay, gift for a reading. Hello, 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 everybody coming through. And thank you so much for all of the love. I appreciate it. And hello, everyone who is on YouTube. And thank you for the like. Okay, so we have Chariot and we have the Six of Pentacles as the first two cards for the collective reading. With the Chariot, this is saying that you, oh my goodness, the Hangman is over here. And that is so interesting. So the Hangman is about hesitation, okay? You're taking a moment. You're not immediately jumping into something. You are taking your time. Is this hesitation because we are not relaxing? We are not taking care of ourselves and being one with the air element? Or is there another reason that you are holding back in this situation? I also have the Chariot, okay? So you may not feel like you are in control of the situation. You may feel like things are a little weird. You're not really sure what's going on out there. That may be why you're hesitating. Spirit says you have more control than you realize. Hello, Cami, over on YouTube. You may have more control than you realize in the situation. So think about that. When you take time to meditate, to control your breath, whatever you do to calm and be one with air, take a moment to realize that you may have control. Think about what ways that you control, not that yourself, your anxiety, your nervous system, but the situation at hand. How can you direct yourself? And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And, oh, thank you so much. Who's this? Prairie Moonlight. Prairie Moonlight, if you would like to ask a question, let me know. And welcome to the Exalted. Hello. Okay. Yeah, there may be a time where someone is giving to you, okay? You are receiving from someone else help in a situation. If that is part of, hello, if that is part of the reason that you feel that maybe you are not in control, that is not taking control away from you. We all need help at certain times, and that is perfectly fine. That is part of the human experience. Don't feel like because you're receiving help that means something negative. We all need community at different times. Let's see what this says. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad. Okay, well, I will pull two more cards out for this collective message since it seems to be resonating. And thank you so much for the other hearts as well. If you are on YouTube, because I do have a couple of people over there and you're wondering who I'm talking to, I do have a live going on TikTok. Thank you so much, Phil. If you want an individual reading, you guys, the donut or the strawberry parfait. Thank you so much, Avril. I'm gonna go ahead and add you. Oh, okay, a couple people just went by. I'm gonna go ahead and catch who left some things in here so I don't miss anybody. Phil, thank you so much. Let me know, Phil, if you want to do all three of those, or if you want like a more in-depth reading, just let me know. Okay. Abel, just Frank went together. Frank, back together. Okay. Oh, thank you, Phil. I'll just keep your spot open for now. I got Avril. I got your question. And I'm going to go ahead and thank you so much. I'm going to read these cards for the collected and then move to Avril's question. So what was I saying? Oh, yes. We have the Knight of Pentacles here, and we also have the Eight of Pentacles. All right. This is about abundance. Sorry. If you're on YouTube, I'm on TikTok right now. I do individual readings over there because I'm monetized over there. If you would like me to be monetized over here, please feel free to subscribe. I have long form videos and other things for you to watch. These lives come on here on YouTube and they're saved over here as well for you to watch if you want to catch up with the whole thing. Feel free to join, and as soon as I get monetized over here, I'll do individual readings on both platforms. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight of the four knights in the deck. But they are moving slow because this is the foundational knight, okay? And that foundation needs to be built over time. A lot of dedication goes towards that. That's why it takes a long time. So if you are waiting and you are getting a little bit anxious about things coming in, you've been putting in a lot of work, that doesn't mean those things aren't coming. That doesn't mean something good isn't happening. It just may mean that you're building a stronger foundation. So it may take a little bit more time and effort. And with the Eight of Pentacles, and why I'm just saying that this is about abundance and this is for the collective still, is because the Eight of Pentacles is about, this is about the collective, so everybody right now. I'm just finishing up this message real quick because I had already pulled these cards, and then I'm going to go to Avril. The Eight of Pentacles is about mastering something. So whatever you've been working on, you're past the novice stage, you're past like just being content with what you're doing. You are now mastering whatever those skills are, okay? So you're way past that. Building a foundation and having mastery of your skills, obviously a very good pairing, and they're both in Pentacles. So you are building a very strong foundation monetarily, fiscally. You're doing a really good job. Again, it may take a while for you to see it, or you may see like little pieces of it and not all of it at once. It doesn't mean it's not coming in. You're gonna look back at this at some point and be like, oh my God, look what I did. So don't be too anxious, right? Okay, so we got that collective message done. I'm gonna go ahead and look at what we have for Avril. She's asking if her and Frank are going to get back together. Sorry if I got a little quiet there. Leaving away from the phones that I have up right now. Empress. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not seeing that in the cards right now. I got the Empress in reverse, and I also got the Lovers, unfortunately, in reverse. The Empress is about, usually when it's upright, feminine energy and holding back and kind of just exuding an energy to bring someone in. I don't know if you've been proactive or this is saying to be more proactive, but right now we have the Lovers in reverse. There may be something that needed more attention or to go forward a little bit more. I also feel like if you're expecting this person to come forward, I don't think that's going to happen. I think it would have to be you, and there would have to be some tough conversation, some like hard conversation about something that happened that was serious between the two of you, because they have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is someone who's very honest, who gives the blunt truth and doesn't really pay too much attention to emotions. It's kind of like a pain in the ass card of a person. So I'm seeing that like there's something that's a big discussion that would absolutely have to happen in order for you guys to get back together, and you would have to initiate it. So I'm not seeing that he's going to come back on his own. If it were to happen, it would have to be initiated by you. Sorry, that was like kind of tough, hard knocks, I feel like. Okay. Just making sure everyone is good. Phil, did you want to use any of your questions? If not, that's okay. Just let me know. And who else did I have here? Prairie Moonlight. If you had something on here, I did not see it. Hello, Avril. Okay, I saw your next donut, and I'll put that on here for you. Let me know. General for Phil. Okay, so I'll mark you down. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one of them. General for Phil. And did you want like separate questions, Phil, or did you want like just a longer reading? You can always build on a reading I'm already doing. Okay, I'm gonna pull 4 cards first, Phil, and what I have here is the 2 of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant, Temperance in reverse, and the 8 of Cups in reverse. So we're starting off with not really paying attention to something. We're avoiding looking at something about Zion. Well, I see that you are not you're not paying attention to something. There's something that you're kind of, oh, hello over there on YouTube. That there's something that you're kind of like avoiding looking at too closely. And I'm seeing it at least at first having to do with the Hierophant or some sort of tradition or structure. It doesn't have to be literal tradition if that doesn't resonate, but some sort of structure or some sort of space where people are like, this is how things are done. Something about it I think doesn't really mesh with you, and you are kind of like pretending like you don't know, like, I don't really like that this and that happens, but I'm just not gonna deal with it, right? We're not really looking at this time. And I think of that it's kind of causing you an issue because we have the Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse is about mixing things that don't usually go together and making it happen when it's upright. If it's in reverse, then it's may not be working out too well, or maybe causing you more anxiety. I'm also seeing with the 8 of Cups that you haven't left this thing and you're still kind of like hanging out with it, or going back to that space. I would take a moment to like really look at if you still want this thing, or if you still want to be in this space, if it's not really gelling with you, or to really look at what that is and seeing if there's a way to mix with what you don't currently agree about it or what you don't like. Because if we don't like examine it and we're just kind of like, oh, I don't really like it too much, but I'm still dealing with it, it's not going to go away. It's just going to become more of a thing in the back of our head. So Spirit's kind of encourage you to take a look at whatever that is. Are you around Zion, like the place, like in the US? Or are you talking about like above? Sorry, I was at like Zion National Park years ago. And so when you say that, no, okay. Oh, your daughter, okay. I was like, is this the place? So what is going, okay, I have questions. I feel like I have follow-up questions, but I don't know if you want them to be part of your reading or not. Thank you. I was so lost. I was like, or like over there. Okay, I'll keep going with the collective. I know some of you guys, Avril and Phil, both have donuts out, and same with Prairie Moonlight, but in the meantime, I can read for the collective or anybody else if they put gifts out. We also have spring, and we have fireflies. Oop. There we go. Spring at 22. This is a new beginning for you. Something beautiful and hopeful is being born. So this is what spring looks like in this deck. And then we have fireflies. Fireflies, you guys. This is one of my favorite cards in this Oracle deck. This deck in particular, it's like nocturnal, I guess. Thank you. I love these cards. And this is one of the few that they have. They only have a couple of landscape ones that have a little bit more color. So they're kind of just like, you know, the special cards of the deck. Or I like to think so. Let's see. Fireflies. Inspiration, nostalgia, illumination, brevity. And this is for everybody who is here. While fireflies aren't a thing where I grew up, I always associated them with nostalgia, childhood memories, and carefree summer evenings. The fireflies' symbolism, understandably so, revolves around illumination and inspiration, and explores the concept of light coming from within. Oh, thank you so much. Where'd it go? Okay. This card may resonate with you if you are the creative type, a painter, a writer, a photographer. However, fireflies typically live short lives, merely a few weeks, which reminds us to never take each day for granted. Shine your light out there for as long as you can, you guys. Illuminate things. And you know what's interesting? It makes so much sense that these cards came out together, because Spring and I just read this a couple of times, so I basically have this memorized. It talks about the Greek myth of Persephone. For those of you who don't know, Persephone was the daughter of another Greek goddess, and Hades ended up taking her because she ate a seed, which, as one does, it makes sense to the Greeks, I guess. And she had to spend part of her time in the underworld, and when she came and when she had to be underground, that's when we have winter, and when she comes above, that's when we had spring. And so this talks about learning from the dark times in her life and then coming back up into spring, into the better part. So there can be a dark side of things, but we illuminate it, we bring brightness to it, and we bring what we've learned from the darkness into the light, into our spring, into our new journey. So very pretty message with very pretty cards. I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards for us from the normal tarot deck. Thank you so much, by the way, everyone, for the gifts and for the hearts. I appreciate them so much. This may be like a record for me as far as what I'm getting on this live. I really do appreciate it. Let me go ahead and try to get all of these. Ooh, you wanted to come out. The Tower in reverse. The Tower is, oh, thank you, Phil. The Tower is a very scary card when it is upright. When it's in reverse, it's not so bad, as it turns out. I've had some tarot readers try to convince me that it's not bad upright, but I don't know. We have the Tower in reverse. So that's about a very big internal change. Okay, so things changing very much on the inside. This can be very conscious, maybe more abrupt for other people than ourselves. We may realize for a while that we really want to make a big change, or it could be, again, from that Persephone card, some sort of thing happened, we're recovering, we're healing, and now we want to do something different with our view on life. If you would like to ask an individual question, if you could gift a donut or a strawberry parfait, that would be awesome. The Judgment card in reverse does show that something may have happened that you felt was unfair, which is what happens sometimes here out in life. Of course, I personally believe everybody does receive their karma eventually. Whether or not you get to be there to see it is really just up to whoever's up there pulling the strings. But you may feel like at this time something happened in a way that did not seem very fair, and that may be on your mind. With the Page of Wands, we do have an idea about how to move forward. If you are in your Hanged Man energy and you are not moving forward, please do. Good ideas are great. They're even better when we put the energy behind them and we are able to move forward with them. It can be very, very cool indeed. And then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. That can be holding on to something, holding on to a grudge, not letting our feelings change, not examining something because we're afraid of what will happen if we look at something too closely. Thank you so much. Is this Sina for the donut? Let me know your question if you have not already put it in there. Donut. Let me look. Sorry, sometimes a lot of things are, okay. Does Luca still care for me? Does Luca? Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna finish up this card real quick. So yes, the Knight of Cups in reverse can be holding on to grudges, old feelings, not quite letting ourselves move forward and heal. Hey, we're in spring, we have our firefly energy. It's time to move forward. That doesn't mean like tomorrow we wake up and we pretend like we're over it now, we're too cool for school, but allowing ourselves to heal and move forward and start that process is always a huge, big step, and it is one in the right direction. Let's go ahead and pick some cards for Sina. Marielle, if you would like an individual reading, please gift the donut or the strawberry parfait gift. Okay, here's the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Five of Pentacles upright. This is person's stuff. Interesting. I feel like this person does have feelings, but whether they're going to reveal that now or later, I feel like something about the way they do it, or they approach you, or maybe it's just that they do. It may not be what you want by that time. The reason I say that, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So usually this is about holding things in, and being like really strict, for example, with your money and things like that. With it in reverse, I feel like they may be in that energy for a little bit, or having that energy for a little bit, and then reach out, and it kind of be like a spur of the moment, like kind of not holding themselves, just like out of nowhere, you know. It's like a confession you're not expecting, like, I care about you, yeah, and it's like, oh cool, like I'm at the grocery store, you know, just like out of the blue. Also have the Five of Pentacles. They may have something else going on in their life at the time, and maybe spurred on by like some other stuff, like they're like, these things are going on and that's not great, and I'm not gonna stay on with it, and I'm gonna go back to good times and the people I was with in good times. So I feel like kind of there may be mixed feelings there, and kind of also with the message, and why I say they might reach out, they may still feel for you, but you might not care at the time, is because they also got this Queen of Wands card. The Queen of Wands is not so low-key my favorite card on the deck. I actually wanted to be like the Queen of Wands on YouTube and TikTok, and somebody else already had that name. So I had to figure something else out. But this is my strong, independent. Thank you so much, Stanley, for the follow. This is my strong, independent woman who don't need no man card. This is someone who has a lot of passion, knows and believes in themselves, is very confident. That doesn't mean you have to like literally be independent and not be with someone, but it's just someone who's very confident in who they are and themselves. So I'm feeling like this person, yes, has feelings for you, but by the time they come around, or something about the way that they come around, you're gonna be like, do I need this person? So the short answer is yes, but those were your cards. Okay, there we go. And I think we already read for Fireflies and for spring, and thank you so much for all the love that I am in. I'm probably going to be here for a little bit longer, probably for like 15 more minutes, something like that, so we can go ahead and enjoy another collective reading. And then yeah, if somebody wants to use their donuts or buy a donut, gift a donut, what have you, feel free. In the meantime, we have Dusk. I know I said there weren't a lot of these background cards, and I pulled up two that probably won't happen again, but we have Dusk, and then we have Blood Moon. And Blood Moon says on here, get clear on your true desires and values, let go of the old stories that are holding you back. Okay, and if number 4 is an important number for you, that may be a sign, is about foundations and building things. So let's go ahead and look at Dusk, which I think is the last card here. Nope, it is the first one. Okay, so this card says duality, cycles, and beginning. Does it say on here? No, Dusk is the beginning card in this deck because it's like nocturnal creatures. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else, but just sharing that fun fact for you guys. The Dusk card, along with her sister card, Stanley West. Hello, thank you so much. Let me know if you have a question down below too. Stanley West to Donut. Okay, and the card says, along with her sister card, Dawn represents the concept of duality and the cyclic nature of day and night. Dusk is considered the time right before sunset, when darkness descends from the sky and the sun touches the horizon. During this time, nocturnal creatures start to emerge from their sleep. Where I live, bats can be seen flying around, their dark silhouettes standing out against the blazing sky. For this card, I decided to create a picturesque sunset, typically seen on the West Coast or Hawaii, where I live and frequently visit. Watching the sunset against the ocean gives us a sense of departure as the light leaves the lands for other horizons. Okay, cycles, things coming in, things ending, things beginning. We're getting prepared for the change of seasons in our life. Okay, Hatchy Diary. Okay, we're gonna take a bit of a break. Is it okay? We're gonna take a big bit of a break while I do some of these individual readings. And where did it go? Is she coming back? We want to know if this person is coming back. This is for Stanley. We'll go ahead and read. There's 2 for me and my cousin. Okay. Sorry, did you also want to put a question in for him? Or is he on here and there's like a different name for him? Just let me know. Okay. Interesting. I feel like yes, but it may be a little bit, I'm feeling very like chill, content, like vibes here first with the sun. The sun in reverse. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. It cannot be negative. It is always positive. So in reverse, it is not sadness. It is contentedness or healing. I like to use it as content. So it's just a very calm, cool, collected card. I would say there may just need to be a time, like this person says, they're a little confused for calming down, getting sort of even keeled with their feelings. We also have the 10 of Cups. The Cups are about emotions, and all the 10s are the like endings at the end of a cycle or of it's a completion. And so for the Cups and the Pentacles, it's an ending or completion that is very positive, okay? A lot of times it's pictured with a family. I believe this is a school of fish, so it's kind of like a family. So I do think that this person is going to come back. It may not be a big dramatic thing. It may be like a very slow like rebuilding of the friendship or something like that. I also have the 6 of Wands, which upright would normally be like a victory. It's in reverse. So again, with these 2 cards, which I think are very happy and cyclic, I'm saying with this one, it's not that it's not a win. It's that it may not feel very like exciting. There may be a slow buildup where it becomes one of those things where it's just like, well, yeah, we're back together because we've been hanging out again and doing the whole relationship thing, even though maybe it wasn't like said out loud that it was official or something like that. Let me go ahead and look at your cousin's question because I did see it go by. Will we end up reaching a strong connection? Let me go ahead and pull out those cards. Hello, YouTube. The people on YouTube kind of like fly through, and sometimes there's like a spike where it's like 30 people over there, and then they'll just like bounce. I don't think it's as accurate as TikTok is over there. So I always try to say hi to them eventually because I'm like, there could be someone there, and it's like not tracking that they're there. Let me see. Let me look at that question again. Will we reach a strong connection? Will we reach a strong connection? I need one more card. Right now I have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. And I'm realizing as I say that, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. My advice would be that if you want a strong connection with this person, to be very proactive about it. This is for Ari. This is for the cousin, and then Hachi, you are next. So cousin. I have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and I have the King of Wands in reverse. And I think that's really interesting because we have the King and Queen here. Also fire and water, which is, you know, maybe not the best mix if you look at it from the element side, or they could balance out. But when we have them both in reverse, And I would say that if we're really looking at that, again, be very proactive if you want that connection to happen, because the Queen of Cups upright is someone who really has their emotions together, really understands how they feel. And the King of Wands is a very passionate energy, someone who goes for after what they want and is like a go-getter. Like, that's the energy. Having them both in reverse is like having two people who are just going right past each other. They're just, whoop, we're right there, but then we did this. And, you know, because if someone doesn't know their emotions, the other person like has strong feelings that they're not open about it, like it can cause a mess when there doesn't need to be a mess. So I would say, yeah, like definitely reach out, definitely try to talk and see where that can go. I also have the Six of Cups in reverse. So upright, it would be leaving something that you really wanted to work out, but like felt at the end that wasn't meant for you. With it in reverse, it's like lingering, yearning, still kind of hanging out. So I would avoid this energy just because it prolongs things and like it doesn't finish them. So yeah, I definitely think it's possible for you guys to create a strong connection, but I think you're gonna have to be very proactive about it. I think if you're not, like, the possibility could be there and then just like never be realized. Okay, so Hachi's donut. Let me go over here. Hope that resonated, by the way. Where'd it go? Okay, that's when you were speaking with me. Okay. Will me and Angel reach a point to marriage? Okay, so I was reading for, I'm so sorry, I was reading for, will we reach a strong connection? Before, which is on Hachi's. And I did already read Stanley's the 4 years is confused. Which question did I miss? Which question did I answer? Okay, it's the marriage one that I didn't get to. She asked, will me and pop-up came up on my side. Will me and Angel reach a point of marriage is the one I have not answered yet. Okay. Okay. Will we reach the point of marriage? Oh my gosh, time has flown. I was planning on staying here for 40 minutes and we are very close. So no more new gifts, you guys. Let me go ahead and do this last one. Gosh, it's been exciting, by the way. Time really did fly by. Thank you so much for the hearts and for the gifts and just spending time here. If you would like to spend more time with me, I do have my YouTube long form videos. These are saved over on the other platform. Sorry, it's on YouTube. If you want to revisit them or see where I started, that's over there. And I also have Zodiac shorts every single month. The Julys have been up and August will be coming out. I already filmed them. So those are on their way. So will we ever get to the point of marriage? Interesting. We're gonna have to put in a lot of work if we want it, because I'm seeing all the foundational cards here for it, but they are all in reverse. So I have the King of Pentacles, which is about foundations, fiscal responsibility, fiscal foundations, money, that kind of thing. We have the King of Wands. It's about passion, knowing what we want, going after what we want, and knowing that our heart and our efforts are going in the same direction. And we have 10 of Pentacles, which is the other like great happy ending of the deck. It's just focused more on like fiscal things, foundational things, money things, instead of the emotional things like the Ten of Cups. So I'm seeing like everything that you need in order for that to happen. Yes, mine is Vic. Isn't yours the one that was talking about marriage? Ah, sorry, I keep getting this pop up. So annoying. Let's see. Sorry. I just want to make sure. That's where you asked again. Yeah, so this one is marriage. The other one with the strong connection was the one that I read just before this one. So I know that you asked, but that's the one I read before. But I can pull the cards again if you think that was kind of confusing or you start paying attention because I said the wrong thing. Ooh, where'd you go? Just let me know. But I'm gonna just finish this one real quick and say, yeah, because I have all three cards that are foundational for a good marriage, but they are all in reverse. So it's, again, this is kind of the same message as I said before, but just with different cards. Like everything is there, but I think that the effort needs to be put in being very direct and making sure we're on the right path. Maybe being like over communicating to make sure that everyone's on the same page to get these cards to like flip over, because they're all the cards that you would want as far as like having everything together for a strong marriage. Just they got flipped in reverse. And yeah, Hachi, I can redo yours if that got kind of confusing. Just let me know. I'll stay on a little bit longer to see your response. Everybody else, yes. Super enjoyed this. I love when it's very active on here and I get to talk with you guys and read for everybody. I super appreciate it on both times, but I am a little sleepy, and depending on where you are, you may be too. So I will see you next time on the Empress Court. Bye, you guys, and bye on YouTube. Thank you so much.